Welcome back to Chronicles on the Focus, the podcast where we delve deep into the fascinating world of cricket.
And today, Bob, we're talking about a game that's more than just a sport, it's a cultural phenomenon. A game that's been played for centuries, and continues to captivate millions around the globe. Cricket.
You know, Alice, cricket is often called the gentleman's game. But, let's be honest, it's a game of immense skill, strategy, and sometimes, a little bit of luck.
Absolutely. And I love the fact that it's a game with such a rich history. I mean, imagine, it was being played in the 16th century. That's mind-blowing.
Right? And the fact that it originated in England, a country not exactly known for its sunshine, just makes it even more intriguing. Can you imagine trying to play a game that requires sunny days in, say, London? It must have been quite a challenge.
Well, maybe that's why it's called the gentleman's game. They had the luxury of time and could wait for those rare sunny days. Speaking of history, did you know the earliest definite reference to cricket is from a court case in Guildford in 1597? Isn't that fascinating?
Fascinating, indeed. And you know what else is interesting? Cricket wasn't always played with the sleek, straight bats we see today. Apparently, the original bat was more like a hockey stick. That would have been a sight to see, wouldn't it?
That would be absolutely hilarious. Can you imagine trying to hit a ball with a hockey stick? It sounds like a recipe for disaster. I'm glad they evolved to the straight bat. It's much more elegant.
Agreed. And then there's the wicket. Imagine playing cricket with just 2 stumps instead of 3. That must have been a lot less challenging for the batters, right?
It definitely sounds like a game for beginners. And, you know, the whole underarm bowling thing? It's almost unimaginable now, considering the pace and spin of the balls we see in modern cricket. The game has definitely evolved over the years.
Absolutely. It's like a whole new world compared to the early days. But one thing that hasn't changed is the thrill and passion associated with the sport. Whether it's a nail-biting test match or a fast-paced T20, cricket always keeps us on the edge of our seats.
Exactly. And the global reach of cricket is just incredible. It's a game that unites people from all walks of life, from the UK to India, Australia to the West Indies. It's a game that transcends borders and languages.
That's truly what makes cricket so special, Alice. It's a game that brings people together. And, as we've learned today, it's a game with a fascinating history, a game that continues to evolve and surprise us. So, next time you see a cricket match, take a moment to appreciate its rich history and the passion it inspires. That's all for today, folks. Tune in next week for another episode of Chronicles on the Focus.